What is up, guys? It is Keegan here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode number 30. Actually, we've hit the big 3-0 of the Olympique Lyon Career Mode in today's video. We're going to be playing in the league and then finishing out the Champions League game and the Champions League tie against Napoli. Got a game against Angers, Nice in the cup, Monaco at home, Nice at home again in the league, Napoli, and then we're going to play against Dijon. And then in the next episode, we'll move into April, and then hopefully we'll get closer to May by the time the 32nd episode rolls around. Now, we're playing against Angers. They are 6th in the league, and we are at home, so we will be playing them, and we'll be going with the full-strength team. Alright, as I said, we are going with the full-strength team today. Nothing changed there. Let's take a look at Angers' team, see if they've made any big changes, and it really looks like they don't have any big changes. Peralage is still there. Aït-Nouri has come back from his loan. Koulibaly is still in their midfield. It just looks like all the players around in their team have just gotten better, and their overalls have raised throughout the seasons and the saves. Looks like what happened. So I think our team is still obviously far better than almost every other team in the league. Maybe PSG can potentially rival us, but at this point I'm not even sure that's the case. So hopefully we can get this win and we can continue our domination of Liga. Oh, there we go. Right through into... Oh. Wait, really? I was just going to not stop commentating that and wait for the next attack, but I guess it's a penalty. We managed to get a penalty right there. Kind of a loose penalty, I think. This doesn't really feel like that kind of great of a call. Maybe a little bit, but certainly harsh to say the least. Look at Memphis Depay up. We'll do the classic Memphis Depay chip just slightly to the left, and we get the chip and we score 1-0 early at home to Angers. Well, not to Angers, against Angers, and that's a goal for Memphis Depay. We don't need to see the replay and all that, but what a finish that is. Cheeky little chip for its 8th goal of the season. Oh, Aouar into Kakura. He taps it past the keeper. And an easy 2-0. This team is just running too well in the league. Honestly, it feels like in these league games, we should just be throwing our entire second team in to at least make it feel like more of a challenge. Because when I look at that, Aouar holds up nicely, just taps it through, and Kakura just gets in the position and shits it past the keeper. Great hold-up play by Moussa Dembele as well to get in that position. And we're up 2-0 now. Alright, we are up 2-0 here at halftime. Besides those 2 goals, really not much has really happened in this game. One thing I don't know why I don't bring the trainer on. I really don't want the trainer. We're going to make a few changes here. I'll bring Bernardeschi on just to continue to get him some minutes. Wow, Aouar looks like I guess once you get to 93 overall, the amount of boost you get is not really high. But I'm going to bring Bernardeschi on just to continue to give him some minutes and keep his sharpness up in the league. Oh my god, they've actually scored here at the very end. This game has just been bad. This has been a very, very terrible game to partially play and to partially watch as well. Literally nothing has happened besides the goals there, and I just switch off here completely and concede here at the end. But thankfully for me, the time is too much for the Angers to overcome, and we are going to take this win 2-1. A very, very good win for us here today as we get another win in the league, and now we can go into the cup game against Nice. Probably players mostly our second team, and see if we can't move on into the semifinals of the cup. Alright, we are here now with the game against Nice. As you can tell, I'm recording this the next day now. Took a little bit of a break from recording this. I just wasn't feeling well last night, so we're recording this in the middle of the day. I'm going to try to do some more daytime recordings. I think that'll be a little better in terms of like my liveliness and activity. But Nice in the cup, we're going with the full, basically rotated team again. A lot of firepower on the bench, so in case we need it. Alright, the first half, basically nothing happened. You can see there, 85% of the ball. This is just completely not working right now. I am going to make a change here to see if we can't get something going. I don't really have... I wish I had Aouar on the bench here. We'll bring Bernardeschi on here instead of Cherki, see if that just helps the midfield a little bit, see if they can create a little bit more with him in there. Alright, we are still here stuck, nothing really going. I'm going to time to bring on the big guns here. Depay and Moussa Dembele. Looks like we're not going to get them on here this time, but we're going to substitute them in, see if we can't get something, because we still cannot get anything going against Nice here. Alright, this game is basically done here, or going here, I mean basically done. This game has finished 90 minutes, and now we are off into extra time. I do have the opportunity to make another sub, and I'm going to bring Kakare on. I'll have him come in instead of Jean Lucas here when the first whistle comes. See if he can't improve like the possession in midfield and get us further up the field. Oh my god, and Nice have gone through and scored. Hadik Benro has scored. Pulled them ahead. I'm going to jump it now though. Let's see if I can come in here and save our cup tie here at the very end. Unfortunate. I'm completely screwed up. Unfortunately, we've conceded so near to the end of the game here, but hopefully we can come in and get ourselves a result here and advance in the cup. And we've conceded again, and that is the end of the game. We don't need to watch this. Right here, 2-0. We send this game. We brought the players on at the end. Wow, Dembele actually scored there, funnily enough. Somehow ran up the field and got a goal after the end of extra time, but we are knocked out of the cup. Unfortunately, not really the tournament I was looking to win this season, but, you know, disappointing to not win it 3 years in a row. But we won it twice, so no big deal there. Now we have a big game here against Monaco. I'm going to do some rotating of the team, obviously, as we have some stamina issues from the previous game, and I will see you guys in the match. Alright, we are here at home against Monaco. This is the team we're going with today. It's a lot different than, kind of set up a little differently because of the stamina issues. We're going with two attacking midfielders today, Cherki and Aouar, both playing. Guimaraes defending behind them. And then Kamara starts on the right with Kadewere up top, and Campos starts on the left. First time we've seen him there in this season. But obviously the back line's still the same. This is the team for Monaco. Going with pretty similar to formation that I've been playing throughout this entire season. Looks like they're rotating a lot of their players. Might have some players on the bench. But Gelson Martins is the big threat here for Monaco. Oh my god, what a passing play in there to get to Tino Kadewere into Campos, and he puts it by the keeper, Raya. Player I was actually looking at maybe getting as my backup keeper, but I saw I was at Monaco, so I decided to pass on that. No reason they would sell me a keeper who's starting in their games for me so he can be my backup keeper. That was a greatly worked goal in the midfield, great counterattack, and then Kadewere. Great little backheel pass and an easy tap-in for Lucas Campos, and that is his 8th goal here of the season. Great season for Lucas Campos, and we are going another game closer to confirming this league title. Oh, what a over-the-top through ball right after Tino Kadewere. That's 2 beautiful assists from Kadewere in this game so far, and Aouar is just going to beat the defender every time, and a tidy finish from him. And we are just running riot on this. We're going to start running riot on this team. I can just feel it. What a pass. Dude, it feels like Aouar should be the one making that pass, and Raya with the shocking goalkeeping right there. And now we're up 2-0. Let's see if we can get a third. Alright, we are here at the end of the first half, 2-0. I figured we were kind of in the running to get maybe a few more in this half, but we kind of slowed down at the end here, kind of became a little bit of a midfield battle of sorts. But we are up 2-0 now. I don't think there's any change I want to make. I really don't have any great options on the bench in terms of players to bring on stamina-wise, so we're just going to go with the same starting 11 and see if we can't get another one. Oh, Tino Kadewere has found Aouar through. Aouar's got to be able to finish that. Wow, what a save by the keeper there. Let's make a few substitutions. We're at the 62nd minute now. We might as well bring some players on. We'll bring Dembele here to play up top. We'll bring Bernardeschi. Actually, Bernardeschi is literally lower stamina than Aouar, so we'll bring on Bernardeschi for Cherki. And then I guess we're going to leave it at that. There's no really good substitutions we can make. Everybody else just has not enough stamina to play. So we'll make those 2 substitutions for this game and see if they can't give us a little bit more in terms of legs in this midfield. Oh my god, and I've defended so terribly there. 2-1, I think William Gables is who has come off the bench there and scored. Yeah, it looks like it is Gables who scored. Former Lyon player, celebrating a madness against his former club. I guess we didn't really give him an opportunity to play here, but he has come through, and I'm just sliding in for no reason with Diego Carlos there and just playing bad. We don't need to watch that again. We know how bad I can be at defending. And once again, another player who scores his first goal of the season against me. Unbelievable. Alright, there we go. 2-1 win. We basically were able to kill off the rest of the game and slow it down. Monaco were not able to get anything done, and another win for Lyon on our quest for the title. We're getting to the point now I really don't have to play almost any of the games after this to win the title. We've just created such a gap at the top, and it kind of feels bad. Oh, it looks like we have the Shadow Striker development plan for Houssem Aouar completed. Wow, 94 overall. It looks like his overall growth is going to be done for this season, and he will end the series at a 94 overall. That is insane that is the case. But like, if you look at this, we're going to see after this, we are a good 7 points up on Strasbourg still. We're 11 points up on PSG. We really don't have to worry about playing any of the rest of the games, honestly, for the rest of this series in the league, if I had to be honest with it. Right up, we have a game against Napoli, actually, coming up after this one. That is where our next Champions League game is. If I take a look at this schedule, yeah, we have the Champions League game against Napoli. So we're going to go here. We're going to simulate against Nice again by rotating the team pretty heavily, and I'll see you guys in the game. Alright, we are back with another simulated game against Nice. Second simulated game we have against them in this episode. We're going basically almost the same team we did against them in the cup game, actually. Looks like they brought up some different players, and they have Moise Kean starting this time, so that's a little bit different than last time. But obviously we're doing this because the game against Napoli is the most important game with our stranglehold on the top of the league right now. So we're going with this team and seeing if we can't get a win in the league while preserving all our fitness for the midweek game. Oh, there we go. Maxwell Cornet has put us 1-0 up. Surprising that this team is working here in the league. I guess it's being that we're the home team, that helps a lot. But 1-0 up against Nice. We continue our dominating run here in Liga here, as we are now up 1-0 with the second team against one of the probably the better sides in the league, funnily enough. Alright, we are here at halftime here, up 1-0, 53 minutes in. I'm going to be really cautious with the stamina here. I want to make sure Bissouma has pretty good stamina, as he will be playing probably off the bench in the Napoli game. So I'm going to try to haul him off at about 60 minutes or so, and that'll be the only real change I think I need to make. Unless we lose the lead, we can just run this team out the rest of the way to preserve stamina for the rest of my players. Oh, what a run by Martial, and Maxwell Cornet has scored to put us 2-0 ahead. Let's make a quick change here. I'll bring Bissouma off now, just to be safe, and we'll put Cacré on for the remaining few minutes of this game. Pretty powerful change, I guess, to make on this situation. You're up by 2. And you bring on Cacré here, an 87 overall midfielder just to tidy things up. But we should be good for another win in the league. We have just not lost in the league at all. Oh my god, and what a move. Tino Kadewere barely stopped commentating, has put us 3-0 ahead. I'm just going to jump to result here. There's no reason for us to watch the rest of it. 3-0 against Nice. Big confidence booster going into the Napoli game. A huge game for our season, and Tino Kadewere is happy to play. Great performance. And then, yeah, I don't know why Dubois is worried that he's not playing. He is he is literally starting every game that he has the stamina to. So now we're here with the game against Napoli. Thankfully, Cacré isn't too bad on fitness, and we're up 3-0 in this fixture. And it looks like they have Partey now. What? I don't remember them having Partey. Partey, McTominay, Tielemans. And wow, that is a very, very scary team. Not sure how we managed to go 3-0 up on them away to Napoli, but let's get right into the game. All right, let's take a quick look here just to make sure the predicted team is the team that they ran out with. And yes, it is basically, it looks like it's the exact same team. What a strong team. Still not sure how we beat them 3-0 in Napoli, but we dominated that game. On all fronts, our team just outclassed them on the day. We struggled at the start. To be fair, they came onto us very quickly, but at the end of the day, our attack proved vital in that game, and we got 3 goals. Pretty sure all 3 are by Moussa Dembele as well. So great game there. Makes it easy in this game with 3 away goals. Just have to play smart. Basically just have to not lose. And even if we lose, just not lose by a lot. So very, very easy game. But obviously we want to win this game as we do every game to keep the form up. Well, Kakare is through here. Didn't even finish saying what I said, and Kakare has probably ended the tie there. If there's any chance that Napoli had in this tie, I think that goal from Maxence Kakare has completely ended it. 4-0 on aggregate against this Napoli side. But what a pass by Moussa Dembele as well to get in that position. Thomas Partey just has no chance to get past. And Koulibaly completely out of position and slots it past Murray. What a goal. And we are basically locked to go through to the next round of the Champions League. Oh my god, what a combination. Depay, Aouar, and Dembele combined, and we are now 2-0 up within 12 minutes, 5-0 on aggregate, and what a combination that was. Man, all of these backheel passes I've been pulling off are just so powerful against the defense. Look at that. And see, like, you can pull the defender into these positions and they just aren't paying attention behind them. He didn't even cover Aouar properly, let alone cover Dembele. Dembele, unfortunately, he's off to Atletico Madrid now in real life. He struggled, I think, to get into the Lyon team and just struggled to fit into the system. So it makes sense for him to go out on loan. Obviously, there's a option for them to buy as well. So I'm going to guess it's likely the last time we've seen him play in a Lyon shirt in real life. But it's nice to see him at least becoming the player he potentially could be in this series. Oh, what a move. And Aouar has got through 3-0. We are running riot on Napoli now. What a destruction. And that was a beautifully worked goal. Wow. This team is just so fun to play with when you start pinging passes around in the midfield. Just look at that. Pass into Guimaraes, Aouar, Guimaraes through, and then the defender. That's Militao too. That's not a slouch at the back. Just unable to beat Aouar. 94 overall. This guy is just way too good. We're getting close to the point where I'm just gonna have to simulate the rest of this game. And that's only his 2nd goal in the Champions League though. Kind of surprised by that. But I guess we have rotated in this competition in the group stage quite a bit to focus on the league. Oh, here we go. Right at the end of halftime, Depay from Aouar. And, oh my god, they're really going to count that as the end of the half. But 3-0, we have completely dominated this game. Napoli are basically out of the tie. There's no way they're going to score 7 in this second half. They could score 6 and win, though, technically. But I think we are basically riding high, and there's nothing they can do about it at this point. Oh my god, and they've actually scored a goal in this tie. Tielemans has scored, and Napoli have pulled one back. 6-1. We couldn't get the perfect tie here, unfortunately. I'm just playing like a complete idiot right now. Just at this point, we're just so far ahead, I just kind of switched off a little bit. But they got one back, so now we just got to defend. Make sure we don't actually lose on the night. Not that the tie is in risk, but we want to make sure we get another win in the Champions League. Go for... See if we can win every game left in the Champions League. That really went in. Oh my goodness, that is insane. 4-1. Houssem Aouar has beat the keeper. I did not expect that to go in whatsoever, and we pull one right back. Just as I was saying, we want to make sure we don't lose on the night. We certainly aren't losing on the night now after that goal. What a finish that is, and Houssem Aouar with this 3rd goal of the Champions League campaign, and he has blossomed into probably the best player in the world, I think, in this career mode database so far. Oh my god, and I've conceded a penalty here. Leo Dubois, I just slide in for no apparent reason, get a yellow card. I don't know if he's got any risks in terms of yellow cards here if he would go out of the next tie. But, Ozyman, and I make the save. Oh my lord. The risky tackle stopped the penalty. And we continue on. I'm just going to jump to sim the rest of the game. There's no reason for me to run around and kick the ball the remaining few games. And wow, Patenga actually came on and scored within 1 minute of coming on. Really. So 4-2 on the night. We advance, though, 7-2 on aggregate. Let's take a look at some of the other teams we could play. We could play a Leverkusen knocks out PSG. That's big. We played PSG last season. So we're definitely not going to get another repeat opponent. Real Madrid dominated Bayern Munich. Barcelona obviously beating Spartak Moscow. Chelsea go through. So Leverkusen, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Chelsea are two potential opponents. Looks like we can get Manchester City, Leipzig, and Dortmund actually confirmed to go through as well. So interesting run out actually of teams we could get. It could be a very interesting end to the season. Looks like Kurtzuma, really proud of you. You've been doing well in your few games you played. Now we got a game here. If we take a look at the calendar, it's hard to really get motivated to play these games in the league. So I'm just going to spend some time. I think we're going to play maybe a few games. I'm not sure here. I don't want to, completely sim like 3 games and, we not play another game to end off this episode. But it is, there's not really many games I want to play. So we're going to simulate this game here. We're just going to go for the quick sim. We have the second team. You know what? We'll just quick sim with this team. This team looks pretty interesting to throw out there. Let's see if we can get a win with it. And yes, we can. Wow, Kadewere missed a penalty, it looks like there. And Cherki and Basuma scored. So a nice 2-1 win there with a pretty scuffed lineup. We put up there Diamande, Polarsbeck were in there. And then it looks like Mendes is happy to get back into this game as well. So nice to see him get a start as well. Next up, we are going to have a game at home against Montpellier, and I think I will actually play that one to end off the episode. Montpellier are usually a pretty solid side. They are in 7th in the league right now, so I want to make sure we actually play against them to end in this series here. And when we look at the table, we are getting ever so closely to locking up that league title and confirming it for ourselves. So I'm going to go to the Montpellier game. I'll see you guys in the match. Alright, we are here with the final game of the episode against Montpellier. The game after this will be our next game in the Champions League, and it is a very, very interesting draw, to say the least. This is the team we're going with here. My standard, fully rotated team with Lopez in goal. Still, we've seen this team a few times. And then right here is the Montpellier team. Savigny, Mole, Remon, Trivelli, players we've all seen. Suke is in there. And it looks like they have Vestergaard as well in there. So definitely a very interesting team there for Montpellier. A team that's probably about 7th, but a team we should comfortably beat. We are 9 points at the top of the league. So basically 35 games is basically where we have to get at this current pace to lock up the league. And we're almost there. Just a few more games to go to get that title. Oh, what a pass in there by Basuma into Kakare. Not into Kakare, into Kadewere. Basuma from the edge of the box. What a finish with this left foot. And we are now up 1-0 on Montpellier. A great start to this game. And Kadewere continues not to be the best goal-scoring striker we've ever had in this team, or I've ever really used in career mode, but he's really just good at, running into space and making room kind of for the players around him, which is kind of, it feels like an attacking midfielder kind of role, how he plays that striker, which offers a little something different to Dembele, which I like. And wow, that deflects off the defender past the keeper. Really, really unfortunate for the keeper there, but that's a 6th goal in the league for Basuma. What a quality signing he has been for our team. And there we go, end of the first half. Big start to this game, 1-0 lead with this second team. We played very, very well. I know I've always complained historically about how I hate playing against back fives, but we played relatively well today, all things considered. I would say we've had a lot of few chances. Obviously, these players are not going to be as clinical as the first team, so we haven't put away as many as I would like, but We are comfortably ahead 1-0, so we should be good to get those 3 points and keep our insane home record up. Alright, we have finished this game 1-0. Been a while since we had a 1-0 game in this series. This team is definitely not a team that is, you know, likely to get a 1-0 result. But as this is the end of the episode, and as soon as we get into the menus, we are going to actually see the team we are playing against in the Champions League. I'm going to end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, rating, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I will see you guys in the next upload, and as always, have a wonderful day.